'Tis now Tuesday, 26th of July. We're getting closer, but yet the punches still keep coming. Hey everyone, welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles 3 News Drops. This show, which wishes we had a Nintendo store locally, or even in the UK for that matter, that isn't like a stupid mileage away.
Like London.
Yep. But hey everyone, welcome back, and again, we are going to talk about more Xenoblade stuff, as we always do on this channel, as if we ever stop. But yeah, so let's set off with, as come up from NintendoNYC, and it's as follows. Beginning the 7th of July 29th, you Americans and your dates. Why? That always bugs the hell out of me. It's the 29th of July. But I digress. The NYC Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Special Edition bundle will be available for purchase. Customers will receive the software at the time of purchase, and the additional components will be available for in-store pickup in fall. You know what? It's a minor thing, but hey, I kind of wish that we were able to buy these things in-store as well.
Yeah.
Because, you know, brick and mortar, they're kind of important, but I digress. And like I said before, I kind of wish we had a Nintendo store here.
Yeah.
I've seen videos of like the Smash announcements being announced and just people just like losing their minds there. It's such an awesome place to be.
Yeah, isn't that where our friend Nexus went?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Nintendo basically just be more inclusive to the UK Xenoblade for crying out loud. But I digress. So that's America out the way. Let's talk about the game in general. And you know what? I think we'll save the best for last. So let's start off with something which we already know about, but just seeing it in-game, real-time, and it's as follows. Courtesy of Monolith of Japan, there are yellow marks in various places around the onion. If there's yellow marks on an onion, you probably shouldn't eat it. It's probably gone bad.
I love these mistranslations.
And this is why we show them on the channel. Anyway, valuable information is hidden near the yellow mark. Yes, the information is, it's bad. Don't eat it. So, if you find it, you can probably find it by approaching it. And again, short clip, but it's just seeing the thing in action.
So it's like the marker things in X.
Pretty much, yes. So again, it's nothing big, nothing new, but still though, just gives us a little bit of in-look. Now, I'm really curious in whether this happens automatically or if you have to actively prompt it. Like pressing a button to make the dialogue come up. And again, I know the game is already out in other means, but still, no spoilers in comments, please. A second one is the arrow at the top of the art indicate where the active character is in relative to the enemy. Means you are at the side of the enemy, up is at the front, and down is at the back. For attackers, attacks from the side and back are strong, so this is helpful. And you know what? I couldn't agree more. The fact that you are able to see where you are in relation to the enemy, I feel like is very, very helpful. And for me, this is something that I feel like Xenoblade 1 and 2 could have used, because especially with the original, it's very vague on what exactly is the front and at the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I have had a personal playthrough in which I have fought the Avalanche Abyssy, and there's a specific point at the dragon's feet in which it counts both as the side and the back. So the fact that there is an accurate pinpoint distinctive arrow which says where you are, it's helpful, and again, just gives the player a little bit more incentive on where to attack and when. So I'll take that. And of course, we always save the best for last, and it is another song courtesy of Xenoblade, and it's as follows. A formidable enemy is the song that plays during a battle with strong enemies.
Feel the flow of battle!
Jam out to this upbeat song as you fight.
Kind of a generic title.
I mean, If you want to be objective, I guess you could say the same thing for incoming, counterattack, action and whatnot.
Yeah.
Engage the enemy. It's like, hey, do the thing with the guy. Or so to speak.
Still, let's move forward.
Pretty much, yes. Or friendship. And I feel like JRPG songs are in kind of that area in which you have to have songs with those types of names to give it its own aura of epicness or hard-fought feel.
Yeah.
I suppose so. It's inevitable in some things. But anyway, though, feel the flow of battle. I've heard that somewhere before.
Yeah.
From a one-armed handsome man. Who's also a badass. But anyway, though, enough talk. Let's get to the song, and as always, we'll play it once and then go through it a second time with commentary. Let's do it. Now,
That frantic piano sounds like the Fog Beast theme, which makes me go,
it's like, I wonder, could this be something similar?
Yeah.
Now, for me, and this is where I am going to go into a bit of a analytical breakdown here, because for one thing, on the surface level, I can see so many utilities be at play with the song. So you know what? I won't go over the entire song in its entirety. That was worded well, great. But no, there are so many aspects about the song, and this is only like a preview of what we can hear. So we are going to go over it a second time. So straight off with this subtle guitar stings with the booming orchestra, it definitely, I cannot think of the name of the song off the top of my head, but it definitely is reminiscent to a song of from Xenoblade 2. It's a combat theme, but it also plays during cutscenes, I feel. It's a song that plays during the flashback to Adam versus Jin.
I think that's Intersecting Sword.
Yeah, sure, because that's what it sounds like as far as the intro goes. That already is a nice callback. And this is one thing that I want to talk about in this particular part of the song, because it encompasses so much. So, of course, starting off with the drums, you hear, of course, your generic beats, but also similar to the chain attack, you also hear the half beats on the hi-hat. Meaning this song is not going all out despite the song, the circumstance, and what you're probably going to be doing in combat. Because something that composers use, especially with half beats, it puts a sort of, it doesn't like try to rush itself. It tries to, I wouldn't say distract you, but it's just noticeable enough that it keeps you focused. And what do you need to do in the fight? You need to stay focused. So whether it's sort of like tactical. It sort of makes you think, because of course anyone can just do like the same beat on a hi-hat, but when you have to do those, trust me from experience, it definitely keeps your mind actively thinking.
It's kind of like in Fire Emblem, how there's a rain version of songs and a thunder version of songs.
Pretty much, yeah, and different varieties can mean different circumstances, different tones, and also can actually make the player think a little bit differently. Sort of like how, you know, if you see the colour red to the colour blue, yeah, sure, they are basically the same thing, but they give off different feels, different emotions. And to your point, despite what I just said about the drums, the piano and the rapid bass in the background, that definitely gives like a fast-paced feel and it keeps you engaged.
It definitely reeks of the Fog Beast theme. Like, it's just uncanny how similar it is to the Fog Beast song.
Pretty much, yeah, but just a rapid strum with the bass strings, I was like, so good. And of course you got the violin, which, of course, with the JRPG, you need to have a good violin set in order to make it a good combat song. Yeah, and a lovely distortion on the violin. It definitely adds effect to it. It's trying to vary it up. And I'm going to assume that this particular song was done by Ace, and if it is them, it's pretty much a key thing in what they do. And with the guitar in the background, it's just faded in the background, just enough in which it coincides with the piano and the bass. Just keeps the flow going. Oh no, they're just... And this is one of the things that Xenoblade does so well with their music. They're able to make it sound good, but also make it fit like whatever's going on with the tone, the storytelling, but also just enough that it doesn't get in the way. And for me, that's one of the things I love most about Xenoblade soundtracks. They're great, but they're also efficient and they do their job. Because video game music is not meant to be the be-all, end-all of a game, even though sometimes it is the case, but it's meant to enhance the experience, not be the mainstay.
I think the only exception is rhythm games.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's the thing.
Yeah.
I mean, this thing. That's like me saying, you know what? Guitar Hero is not just about the music. I'm like, what? It's like, you know what? In a fighting game, it's not all about the fighting. No, that's kind of the point.
Yeah.
I digress, guys. That's going to be my thoughts and feelings on this song. What do you guys think? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? I'd love to hear your thoughts. And you know what? If you like this video, please make sure to like it. And of course, if you want to stay up to date with all things Xenoblade Chronicles 3, whether it be screenshots, trailers, or anything in between, we will be there to cover it. However, time is drawing near. But we will be still doing a Let's Play once this game comes out. Look forward to that, and you can stay up to date with that by subbing to the channel.
And since it's getting close to release date, be careful on social media because people are spoiling the game in comments now.
Yep, yeah they are, and people are even going as far as streaming the game, which has come from other means on Twitch. So, yeah, be on the lookout. But hey, as always guys, we'll see you when the game officially comes out when our Let's Play takes flight. Until then, I've been Lightning.
I'm Alice.
And we are just a couple of days away. Until then, we'll see you next time.